Alright, so the other day I made this video talking about Marlon Wayans and DJ Vlad. They got into it. They had a back and forth because DJ Vlad was begging Marlon to come on his platform and give him an interview. And Marlon was like, hey bro, I'll come on the platform if you give me $40,000 for an appearance fee plus 30% of the revenue. And almost instantly, this made Vlad mad. Mr. Gladbag himself was like, how dare somebody try to charge me money like that to come on my platform? How dare somebody insinuate that they make more off of their story than I do? And so he took those emotions of anger that he was feeling and he went online and he went on a Twitter rant about how irrelevant Marlon Wayans is, which is crazy. Begging somebody for an interview, then getting mad because they wanted to get paid for it, then turning around and calling them irrelevant after begging for an interview because you don't want to pay them their price is nuts. Now, I had all the DJ Vlad employees on their burner accounts hop in my comment section and tell me that I just didn't know what I was talking about. See, in that video, I did some math for you guys to kind of show a roundabout estimate of how much money Vlad would make from this interview on YouTube alone, right? And in my simple little math equation, we discovered that on the low end, Vlad would have made about $15,000. On the top end, he would have made about $36,000. And that was with 0 videos going viral and each one averaging about 100,000 views, which Marlon Wayans' interview definitely would have generated 100,000 views a clip, right? But we did that math based on none of those clips going viral and he still could have made $36,000. And I had a lot of people tell me, bro, you just don't know how to do math. He's supposed to take a $4,000 loss just to get an interview with somebody. That's bad business and blah, 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 blah. Here's my rebuttal to all of the Vlad employees that was in my comments saying that. That $36,000 he would have made was just from YouTube. That didn't count Facebook monetization. That didn't count Snapchat monetization. That didn't count all the flashbacks that he's gonna upload throughout the years. That didn't count any of the membership signups that he would get from it. It didn't count any of that. It was just a YouTube ad revenue calculation that I did. And just based on that ad revenue from YouTube alone, with no clips going viral, Vlad would have made 36K back. In reality, with all factors considered and all monetization channels enabled, Vlad would have easily doubled his money on this right here, but that just wasn't enough for Vlad. Knowing that he possibly could double his money ain't enough. He needs to triple, quadruple his money when he talks to people. He's got to milk it for every dime it can produce. But yeah, the math I did in that video was just a simple YouTube ad revenue calculation. And I think that went over a lot of people's head, or like I said, I just had a bunch of Vlad TV employees in my comment section commenting about it, trying to defend Vlad. Either way, I left that video with the general feeling that what Vlad did by blasting Marlon Wayans after he got told how much Marlon wanted for the interview was distasteful. Yeah. It was distasteful at a minimum and unprofessional at a maximum, right? Because he went on Twitter, he called Marlon Wayans delusional. He said that his career's been on a decline. And this is where I really had a problem with it, because at the end of the day, what we're talking about here was a business negotiation, and business negotiations happen all the time. Sometimes they fall through. They don't work out the way everybody wanted them to. And in most situations, when that happens, both parties involved just move on. But not Vlad. Vlad had to go make it public. He had to talk about it. He had to try to blast Marlon Wayans to try to make Marlon look bad is what he was trying to do. And he didn't just stop with doing this on Twitter, because he's been putting out interviews where he's asking guests about what they think about Marlon's price and pretty much slandering Marlon over the price that he gave Vlad. And yesterday he put out a video where he was interviewing DL Huey, and of course Vlad brought up the back and forth between him and Marlon and talked about how he thought that the price was too much. And again, he's asking DL Huey this, so he's actively asking Marlon's peers what they think about the situation. And of course, you know, Marlon seen this, and I just know when Marlon seen it, in his head he was like, yo, is this dude serious, bruh? Like, why won't you shut up about me? Like, if I'm so irrelevant, then why in the hell do you keep mentioning me? I know that's how Marlon felt. He probably sitting there thinking, oh, okay, so you couldn't get the interview with me or monetize that, so now you just gonna sit around and talk trash about me so you can monetize the situation with me involved in it anyways. Now, Marlon actually hit on this topic on Twitter when he sent out a tweet that said, yo, DJ Vlad, you asking everyone about my price is crazy. This is the most attention you've gotten in years. There's good press and there's bad press. You're losing to a legend. I'm the people's champ. take the L. Now, if it ain't become apparent at this point in time, I'm obviously team Marlon in this situation. And I know y'all gonna be like, oh, KB being biased. Yeah, welcome to KB Goes Live, bro. Literally my channel. Yeah, I'm a little bit biased. I'm not a Vlad fan. Somebody told me in the comments when I posted the video the other day, they said, oh, you done chose a side now, KB. You gonna have to stay there, bro. I ain't choose the side. I've been on this side. I'm not academics in 1090. I don't gotta mess with Vlad. I do not need to make friends with that dude, bro. Anyways, I said all that I'm team Marlon and all that so that I could say I think that what Marlon Wayans did next was really like the ultimate chess move in this, because he posted up another tweet. He said, hey, DJ Vlad, I'm gonna do everyone else's platform except yours, starting with who you hate first. Club Shay Shay interview coming soon. Wild Child tour coming to a city near you. And then he posted a link to his website where you get tickets to go to his tour. And I think this is great, because what Marlon did with this tweet is he reminded Vlad, you not the king of interviews. You think you're the king of interviews, bro, but there's other platforms out there that are just as big, do just as many numbers, and can generate just as much publicity as your platform does. We do not got to mess with Vlad to do interviews. And I think it's dope that instead of doing Vlad, he decided to do Club Shay Shay, somebody who's much more respectful to the culture and the people that he interviews. And honestly, when Marlon does the Club Shay Shay interview, depending on how it performs, that could be the ultimate checkmate, because Vlad was like, oh, I'm not paying you $40,000 for an interview. You probably not even gonna break 100,000 views. Bro, if Marlon goes on Club Shay Shay, does an interview, and it pulls Cat Williams type of numbers, Vlad is gonna feel like a doofus, because at the end of the day, what we got is DJ Vladimir trying to tell another person what they're worth, which is crazy. And I had some people say, yeah, well, he tried to tell Marlon what he was worth, but Marlon tried to, tell him that he should pay this exorbitant fee to have him on it. Yeah, that's Marlon's right, is to tell him a price for him to appear on the show. That's how this whole game works. Marlon has a right to have a price for him to appear. DJ Vlad has the right to deny that price and refuse the interview. He don't have to pay it, but he also don't have to be so salty and upset about it that you then go online and start trying to bash somebody because you felt disrespected by the price that they threw out. And that's what DJ Vlad said in his interview with DL Huey, which we're not gonna play on my channel because DJ Vlad is a copyright demon. But that's what he said in the interview with DL Huey, is that he felt disrespected by the number. Yeah, but I bet Marlon felt disrespected by you trying to tell him that he wasn't worth it. Like, bro, you could have just denied the price and kept it pushing. No big deal. If I go to the store and I want to buy a brand new pair of Air Force Ones and I noticed that the price done went from 110 to 140, if I don't like the price, I don't have to buy the shoe. It don't mean that I gotta then go online and tell everybody how I feel so disrespected by Nike raising the price of their shoe again. Like, that don't even make sense. And then on top of that, in the interview with DL Huey, Vlad kind of makes it seem like Marlon Wayans needed Vlad TV for his career. And he does that by comparing Marlon Wayans to TK Kirkland. And he says, oh, TK Kirkland's career greatly benefited by coming on Vlad TV and doing interviews. And I mean, I can't disagree with that. It did help TK Kirkland, but TK ain't Marlon Wayans, bro. Not even close. So for Vlad to try to play this like white savior, I was trying to help your career, I was trying to keep it from going down the drain, as if Marlon Wayans needs DJ Vlad's platform, is delusional, right? He called Marlon delusional. I'm saying Vlad gotta be. I'm sure for certain people, coming on Vlad TV is a career saver, but this is Marlon Wayans we talking about, bro. He don't need Vlad TV to save his career. Him and his family, they done put out more hit movies, comedy specials, and TV shows throughout the years than Vlad's put out actual interviews. Marlon does not need Vlad TV, bro. And I think that will probably become apparent to Vlad when Marlon does the Club Shay Shay interview, because I believe that interview is going to do crazy numbers. Now, I could be wrong. That interview could flop and I could be proven wrong. Vlad might be right, but I doubt it. And the last thing that I want to hit on here is something that Marlon said when all this was first developing. He basically said that Vlad likes to pit people in this culture against others. He likes to see us beef. He likes to see us go at each other's necks, and he likes to monetize the back end of that. And I think that this interview that Vlad just did with DL Huey shows exactly that. It shows that Marlon is right, because what did Vlad do? He brought DL Huey in there, who's a comedian. He's one of Marlon's peers. He sit him down. He asked him him about Marlon's fee. He wants DL Huey to say something crazy about Marlon. He wants to pit them against each other. He put DL right in the line of fire by asking him this question. He's doing exactly what Marlon said he likes to do, right? And it's all because he's salty that Marlon gave him a price that he didn't like. But like I said, only time will tell. When that Club Shay Shay interview drop, we'll all get to see if Marlon Wayans can only do 100,000 views or if it's gonna do millions. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, that is basically it for the video. Anyways, that's basically it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. As always, it's been fun rocking with y'all, man. I'm out.